All right, my friends, I have got my good buddy back there with me, and we are at the sanctuary in Homosassa, Florida. We are going to go in and see if we can find some good stuff. We are here about 12 minutes after they open. We were going to get here on time, but Dalton had to go potty. So let's go in and see what we can find. All right, so it didn't look like anything on the sale would really apply to us. So I stopped because quite a few of these scarves really caught my interest. This one is black and white and actually has like butterfly patterns in the middle. It was only $1, and that one actually was branded as well, which makes it much easier to sell. And what I'm doing is looking for either tags or a name in the corner. And I will show you guys at the end of this video which scarves I got, and I'll kind of go over a little bit more why. This one did have a tag, and it's the bright fluorescent blue and green stripes. And these rectangle scarves seem to be selling very well for me right now, so I picked that one up as well. And both of those again were only $1. Now I am going to look a little bit at the pants, but I didn't really find much, and I didn't find any shoes this day either. So I did cut a lot of that out because there wasn't even much to pick up. And that does happen sometimes when you go to the thrift store. I saw these Sperry's, but at $5, I would have to double it to 10, and they only sell for about 20 to 25. So I did decide to leave those there. And I do always just browse through just in case. I never assume that just because a thrift store doesn't have something one time that they're not gonna again. I saw these Tommy pants and they were only $1, and they actually sell for about $10 to $12. So for $1, that wouldn't be too horrible of a pickup, but the sell-through rate wasn't great. So I did decide to leave those there. And these are all just kind of men's slacks. Now, we are going to look at the men's shirts and see what we see. I do like this thrift store because it actually has them by size. I've looked at this shirt several times and left it. So if it's there again when I go, I might have to pick it up. And I think next Tuesday is the 50% off the whole store. So I'll have to go like ready for the crowds next Tuesday. And I have not went thrifting this week. I have not went thrifting like I normally do because I've been sick. So these are videos from last week that you were seeing, and I'm hoping to be able to go thrifting tomorrow. So I'm just looking at these different button-ups, seeing what I see. Right now we're in the medium, so I'm going to be a little bit pickier with the smaller size shirts. Sometimes larger size shirts sell better. So now we're in the large. This is a Wrangler brand, and it's actually a really nice pearl snap. I was looking to see if there was a tag that indicated it might be more than $1. There was not. So that was $1 pearl button up, and that should go for anywhere between $20 and $30. But the Wrangler pearl snaps typically sell pretty fast for me, so I think that was a great pickup. And I am thumbing through every single shirt on this rack because at $1, you really only need to find something that'll sell for like $15 to have a pretty good profit. So I would advise, if you find a thrift store with dollar clothes such as this one and the other ones that I go to, definitely try and look through at least the men's shirts. I, again, don't know the women's brands to be able to pick very much out of the women's, but I always look at the men's shirts. This one was a Real Legends. That one was kind of iffy for me, so I did decide to leave that one. And then I saw this one here. The print on this is amazing. The brand is not super popular, but I have learned with these Hawaiian style shirts, if you can get a really cool print on them, then they will still sell. So I did pick that one up for $1 as well. And now we're getting into the larger sizes. So with these bigger sizes, I'm not going to be as picky, and I'll probably pick up a little bit more because in my experience, like the XXL and triple XL seem to sell a lot better for me online, or a little bit faster anyways. This one I was kind of on the fence about, but I did decide to put it back because I saw there were some pulls in it. Now, this one here is a Pro Tour Golf, and it is, again, an XXL, just a simple black and white stripe. But for only $1, I think this will go for about $15. And from $1, that is definitely a good deal. And then I also saw another one back here. This one was a 2XL as well, a nice yellow and navy blue pinstripe, so I picked that up too. Now, if you don't know what this is, you need to learn to look out for these. You're going to see me comp here. Luxury Collection Gabor. This is a wig, and these wigs sell for $50 upwards of $100, and the sell-through rate is actually amazing. For, you see, 65, 100. This one is in the box. Does look like it has not been worn, and at $5, that was an excellent pickup. So now me and my friend, who thus far has refused to get in the buggy, however, you will see here in a minute, he does decide to get in the buggy. We are going to take a look at some yarn. You see there's a whole bunch. So when you see a ton of yarn, I just kind of go in, see if anything catches my eye. And this one really caught my eye, but I did scan it and it actually did not comp out super high. So you see me scanning the barcode, that's with the UPC. So 3 were only selling for $17, which isn't bad, but those were $2 each, and I would have to double it to you. So it made that not worth it. However, this here that's in my hand now, we are going to scan, is some sock yarn. And it looks like these sell about 2 for $20. And these are only $1, so I'll only have to charge you 2. So I found those 2. And typically, from what I've learned, when people turn in yarn, they have more than just a couple. So what I'm doing is digging through this yarn, trying to find more of this mani-pedi yarn, which is the sock yarn. And there is another one down on the bottom. I will tell you guys, another reseller came in after me and actually filled her buggy up with yarn here. But again, a lot of these, with having to double it, are not worth it. But had I been paying the exact price for myself, they would have been worth it. Now, I have learned, like, wool tends to sell better, and some of the, like, really bright colors. But I did check quite a few of these, and they would, again, if you can get these for $1 or less, you can typically sell like 3 for $10. But most of these were priced at $2. So I was trying to see if there were any priced a little bit lower, but I did not see any. Now, you can see the barcode clearly here. So I'm just going to scan it just to check. And again, we always go to the sold because that is what's important. And you can see only one sold of that color of gray of yarn. So I didn't even pull those out to check the price. Now, our friend wants to get inside of the buggy. So we had to move everything into the bottom of the buggy. Now, as we come around the corner here, there are some Christmas ornaments. And I always do look through for vintage ones. This was a Campbell's here. And it was from, I believe, 1992. So I'm just going to scan it. That's the nice thing about ones that you can scan. But unfortunately, that one did not look like it sold very well. And here, they previously have just had the stockings laid throughout the couches. Now they have these really, really big totes of stockings. So we're going to take a look through here and see exactly what we can find in the stockings. I passed that up for like a 4th time. It's because the paint is messed up. So this little poinsettia one was nice. The Noel one was nice, but they had it at $4. So I didn't feel like there was much room for profit on that. However, I've learned that these like knit vintage ones do very well. That one was only $1, so we did pick that one up. And of course, you know, everybody loves Winnie the Pooh, so we also picked that one up. and we're going to see what else we can find in here. And we are digging just to see what looks interesting. Now here is a peanut stocking, and this is new with the tag, so we also got that one. We're filling up the bottom of the buggy now since Dalton is sitting in the top of the buggy. Now you do have to dig through sometimes to find ones you feel like will sell. I will tell you guys, I just sold a Florida Gator stocking last week. This one is thick. It's really nice made. So I do feel like it is worth the $2. And then these here in my other hand, there are actually 4 of them. And they are really pretty, like satin. And they're all new with the tags. And with being 4 of them, I felt a multi-quantity listing would be nice. And they were only 50 cents each. And then this one is a little elf shoe, and I think that with the sequin top and the bells would be very appealing as well. I might even put elf on the shelf stocking if it were me for keywords. So now we are in the linens aisle, and I did see these valances, and I will tell you, I typically stay away from valances, but since these were new in the package, I did decide that I would try to scan them. So let's look on and this is the eBay app again, guys. It's the eBay app. There were none listed, so I just checked to make sure there were none sold, and there were none sold either, so I did decide to leave those there. If they're pretty popular, typically you could find some. Dalton was telling me something, I'm not sure exactly what, but the sound is off because there was music. So some mattress protectors can be good money, but that one at $3 was just a little bit too high. And then this little set was cute as well, but at $5 that was definitely priced too high to be able to have room for profit. Now they have big garden flags here, which I typically love to pick up, but they had them priced at $3, and with having to double that, that's something that just there wouldn't be enough room. Now if I were doing it for myself, or if you see them out, I would be willing to pay $3 for the larger garden flags. And I'm not sure if this Trolls sleeping bag was worth anything. And then this is like one of the gifts they give you when you are donating money. But I also found this John Deere quilt. And this is crib sized, or like the size of a lap blanket. And I feel there are enough John Deere collectors to make this profitable. It was only $3, so I'll only have to charge you $6, and I believe you should be able to get about $30 for that. So that was definitely a great find. I always look at the handmade items because if they have a good kind of genre that you can keyword, or like the John Deere where you're targeting John Deere collectors, that's definitely a pretty good pickup. Especially with Christmas coming, because somebody might want to purchase that for a Christmas gift. I wasn't sure exactly what this was. I think it might have been a tablecloth, but I wasn't sure if it was a tablecloth or a bed, like, covering. Now, this has the beautiful angels playing the horns. This is a set of 4 placemats. They are $4, but these are really, really nice, and I feel like they'll sell for about $25 to $30, so I did pick those up. Now, these are kind of out of place, if you see. There is this set of pajamas here at the end that really was standing out to me, and I was kind of like, what are these doing there? But they felt really soft, and they have little foxes all over them. So I was trying to see if there was a price, and all that it said on the tag was that it was 2-piece. So I'm going to get my phone out and check to see. I don't know if somebody changed their mind and moved them there, but the brand on this was Monkey. And it looks like these pajamas can sell for an average of probably about 20, upwards of $30, and I did only end up having to pay 2 for those. Now, if the Fox is a discontinued by this brand and people follow it, you might be able to get $40 for this set. Next, we are going to take a look at the pillows and see what we see. I feel like this was like a handmade vintage Minnie and Mickey pillow. It might not have been handmade. It looked like there was a tag cut out, but it was really faded and didn't look great. Dalton sees something he's enamored with. Not sure what. So now we are on the other side of the linen. Now this is the table runners that match those placemats I got. But unfortunately, the table runners were priced at $4 each. So if they had been $2, I would have gotten them, especially with having the matching placemats, but $4 was a little too much. Now, these were shower curtains, and I have sold actually quite a few shower curtains. They sell for about $15 to $20. So keep your eye out for shower curtains, especially if they are branded. These caught my eye because I will tell you, if you can find Pottery Barn kids sheets, those sell very good as well. Now, the colors on that Afghan were absolutely beautiful, but again, they are just so heavy. Now, this Southwestern blanket might have been something, but unfortunately, I could not find a tag on it. So I did decide to pass it up. There was also a small rip there that kind of made me not want to get that. Now, this is absolutely amazing. Look at the cross stitching on this. This, I believe, is a tablecloth, and there was no price. So I decided, well, I'm going to put this in the buggy, and we will ask a price, and hopefully it's not too much. Because this is just, it's so stunning. Even some of the edges are hand stitched, and yeah, I just kept looking at it, but I decided we're going to ask a price on that. And then I also saw here, this is a vintage towel, and the brand is Martex, and it also says Hannah Mori. So this had a really pretty floral design with some butterflies. So I'm going to get my phone out and we are going to look up and see if we can find it. So I am looking for Mori towel, which is Hannah Mori. And you can see, look at this. One sold for 30, one sold for 15, a pillowcase sold for 10. This is a really large like bath sheet or large beach towel. I think this towel could go for $30 to $40. This, again, didn't have a price. I ended up getting it and the tablecloth both for absolutely wonderful prices. Now, this Christmas throw was really nice, but there were a couple of rips in it, so we did decide to pass that up. Now, this warmer was $5. I was looking to see if there was a brand. If you can find Scentsy warmers, those hold resale value pretty well, so always keep an eye out. That was a cute little like kids lighthouse design, but without a brand and it being $5, it was just a little bit too much. Now, I did see these two gingerbread plush, and I was on the fence about them. They were only $1. I did end up looking them up later. They sell for about $20, so it would have been about $4 into $20. And this is just perfect for Christmas. It was only $2.50, but I did decide to leave it there. Again, sometimes I don't know why I am leaving or not leaving. So now we're going to go back to the scarves, and now look at this pattern. This is a crazy color block Vera pattern, and I believe it is vintage, and I've sold a lot of Vera scarves, so I was just picking through. I've sold some polka dot ones as well. Now we were looking at the glasses. This glasses case was Oakley, but unfortunately the felt was ripped away from the lining on the inside, so I did leave that. But then I saw this cute little angel. She is crocheted and a cute little like formed ornament. So she was only $1, and I did decide to get her. Now I see some more pillows, so we're going to look and see if we see anything. This Nutcracker pillow was nice, but I believe it was $4, which was just a little too much. And again, at $3, that's a little too much. That wig, I think, is worth $50+. The vintage towel is probably going to be, I think, about $30. And then there's also an amazing cross stitch. I believe It is either a throw or a tablecloth, and I got it for $2. Absolutely amazing. Some great clothing items in there. We did spend $37 there, but I think there's probably well over $200 in profit there. Great, great pickup. I'm not sure if I'll do one box or two. I will show you guys right now. All right, so there will be 3 boxes today, and I'm going to go through and show you guys exactly what I got, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I picked them up. So the first box is going to consist of these 3 polos, the 1 Wrangler Pearl Snap, a vintage towel, and this vintage tablecloth. So this one, the brand's not great, but this pattern is absolutely amazing. So like with this, you can put like old wood-sided car, palm trees, and it is a size extra large, which is good. These are 2 Pro Tour PGA Tour shirts. I got them mainly because they're XXL. All 3 of these shirts were only $1. And then this Wrangler, if you guys don't know, Wrangler Pearl Snaps are really, really good to pick up. And this, again, was only $1. And let's see. What size is it? I want to say it's a large, but let's see. It is. It is a size large, which is pretty good. And then this one is Hannah Marie, and it is a very, very large beach, or not beach, it could be beach, I guess, beach or bath towel, but it's got the really pretty flowers, really nice pattern, and the butterflies you see there. So there you see where she signed the Hannah Marie, and I comped these, and some of these are priced at $30 to $40. I would probably price this at $40. It's a very large oversized towel. And then I was really shocked I got this tablecloth for only $2. You can see this tablecloth has hand stitching on the outside, as well as the whole tablecloth is cross stitched. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful tablecloth. Personally, I would probably price this up at about $200 because it is just absolutely stunning. So whoever gets this, I would suggest pricing high. So that is going to be box number 1. I paid $16. You're going to pay, or I actually only paid $8. Sorry, I paid $8. So you're only paying $16. Plus shipping will be $15 because the tablecloth and the towel are going to make it heavy. So the total for this box will be $31. And then next, if you saw me comp this wig, this is Eva Gabor Luxury Collection. I did pay $5, so you're paying $10, but this wig is in immaculate condition, and it looks like they sell for $50+. I definitely would take time, research this, and again, price high. And then I love these beautiful placemats with Christmas coming up. So these 4 were $4. So you will be 8 into these, but these should sell for about $30 for the 4. I did get 3 scarves. So there's a couple things going for these 2. They're very, very brightly colored. This one is Vera. I've sold a lot of vintage Vera. So you've got like the vintage color block, black, the pink, the yellow. And then this one's a really bright colored green and blue. This one is also branded. It's not Vera. I think it's Sessa. And then I comp these Fox pajamas are Monkey Monkey. Monkey Monkey looks like it sells very well. These should go for about $30 to $40 for the pair. And again, another size large. So the larger sizes tend to sell better. This is a handmade John Deere. It can either be a lap quilt, or I would also list it as a crib or baby blanket quilt. People like John Deere. It's handmade. That should go well. Now, this is another Vera, and it's got really pretty butterflies, the bold black and white stripes. Another thing that sells very, very well. And then I did look these up. So these are actually sock yarn. There are 2, and it looks like lots of 2 should sell for about $16 for a set of 2. So overall for this stuff, I paid $20. So you will be paying $40 for these plus $15 in shipping. Again, it's going to be heavy. So this box is going to be $55. And then last, I'm going to do just a little stocking box. Of course, Disney Winnie the Pooh will sell. I have sold some Florida Gator stockings here recently for 2025. You've got Peanuts, an elf shoe, which I'm sure will sell, and then a beautiful knit vintage Happy Holidays. These are really pretty, but I mainly got them because there's 4, so it's multi-quantity. So I only paid 50 cents each for these. $1. I paid $2 for the Florida Gators, but it's a really thick, nice one. And then $1 each for these. And then I also am going to put the little angel crocheted Christmas ornament in here. So this lot is, I paid $9. You're going to be paying $18 plus only $9 in shipping because I can get all of this into a padded flat rate. So again, $27 you should get out of that Florida Gators to pay for that box. And then for this box, that wig will be $55, should pay for it all. And here, this tablecloth is going to more than put you into the profit on everything here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the hauls. Let me know if you want me to kind of explain a little more like I just did, or if you'd rather me just show it and say what it's going to cost. I appreciate you guys watching. I think I am going to go live with Hi What Sold tomorrow night, as long as I'm feeling up to it. As you guys know, I have not been feeling well. I am feeling a little better today, so hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow live. Bye guys.